Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Beatbox video series. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and its potential uptrend for the following weeks. Before diving into the charts, I'm going to ask you to please give me a thumbs up, a comment on the video. I recommend my channel to all of your friends so you can help me continue growing within the crypto markets. So diving right in, I wanted to start with a naked BTC chart, no indicators, no drawings, because I want to study the similarities between this correction stage that we've been on for the past 100+ days and some correction that happened just in the middle of the bear market in 2022. So we can clearly see that we're on a descending channel here. You can draw it like that, more or less. That we've been having price action on here for quite some time. And you can see here that we also had a big impulse to the upside. And now this correction that's been going on for a while. What do I expect from this kind of price action or bull flag? I would expect a breakout to the upside, a continuation of the uptrend that we've been having for quite some time now, for the past 10 months at least. So no kind of a real divergence on the oscillators for now, but there you have it, that price action. And why I was referring to the 2022 bear market? Because I think this is really similar to what happened here on February and March of 2022, where you had a trend reversal into a strong downtrend. You had this trend reversal at around down here, then the strong uptrend into an ascending channel or a bear flag that you could draw somewhat like that. And you can see that when we found support after a double bottom here, you had an impulse here where you found resistance and support if it were embedded. That's when the downtrend resumed and just had a big impulse to the downside. I'm going to invert this chart so you can see it more clearly. So you can see here the trend changed and reversed to the upside. Then you were on this bull flag or descending channel for almost 90 days. I think it was. I'm gonna measure it. But like 82 days till the bottom here inverted, and 111 days until you broke out. So quite a lengthy period of time happened within this chop. And then when you had the final lower low, in this case, it's when you ultimately found support and began the rally that led to the breakout. So you can see we had some local chop fest down here, but eventually the lows held and you had that pump. Granted, this everything here was inverted. I remember some people got fooled by this pump here because you made higher highs than this highs, and some people thought that maybe the trend reversed and caught some people off guard of the bear market. So it was definitely a bull trap, and then the price nuked into bear market lows if you exclude the FTX capitulation. So where am I going with this? Maybe we're doing something similar that happened within that consolidation on the bear market. We just had this lower low here on a daily candle here, if you exclude this capitulation from the news event, this will be a lower low on a daily time frame, on a daily candle also. This was the lowest daily candle close before May 1st. Oh no, my bad. This wasn't the war event, but anyway, this is still somewhat of a lower low regarding these two lows from here. So maybe this is playing out somewhat similar, you know? A lot of people getting trapped here thinking that this is gonna nuke, and now we are on a bear market. So maybe some people left, and now we just we're within that chop fest at the bottom before having an impulse upwards and finally a breakout out of this descending channel. So how would a price look if we just did the same move like the one that we had in 2022? Just have in mind, it's not going to play out exactly, but I'm just going to give you a visual representation on what it could happen. So we're going to take it from this lows here and all the way down to this impulse. Okay, I'm going to invert this fractal. So have in mind that fractals are just for reference, and it's not implied they're going to play out exactly like that. We're just having a devious speculation here on how it would look if you had somewhat of the same price action. So maybe something like that. Yeah. So you have this low here and then this confirmation low. And we will be starting to impulse to the upside. So maybe you get something like this, you know? Just a confirmation of this low being put in, a breakout out of this mid-range, back test to the mid-range, some chopping at around here, people thinking that this is going to turn into another lower high here, people shorting, people selling, thinking this probably gonna go lower again, or I don't know, turn into a bullish pennant, whatever, and then get that impulse out of it, the breakout out of the ascending channel, massive short squeeze, consolidation above, and then another impulse into the high 80s. It's what it would look like if this move was repeated. It's not, most likely it's not going to play out like that. It never does. But just to give you an idea of what it could happen if we actually are able to confirm this low here being a true low, you know, not just rolling over and then taking out this lows within this week. But if we have a positive price action within this week and into the weekend, probably this low could get confirmed, and you could start thinking about something like this, you know, just a reversal from deep within this descending channel. And also where it looks similar to, it's on Bitcoin against the SPX. You have that something really similar happen. So you have this bear flag. And what's interesting here on the SPX is that actually here you had from here, from this high to this high, you had a bearish divergence on Bitcoin against the SPX. Because you had here almost equal highs, and you had a lower high on the MACD histogram. And if you go look here, what's going on when we are at range lows, you had a bullish divergence here building up because you have a higher low here on the histogram and a lower low on price. So you kind of have somewhat of a similar setup here, you know? Just a strong bear flag, a strong bull flag, and bearish divergence here on this equal highs, and bullish divergence here on this lower low. So you have confluence on BTC against the SPX as well. And you can see here that also when you broke down out of the bear flag, you made an impulse down, just consolidated there for a while. Maybe people thinking that it would have a reclaim or whatever. And then you have the markdown that was actually the breakout from BTC against the USD pair, the consolidation, and then the other impulse down. So it's quite interesting what's been building on this chart. I'm not gonna say it's gonna play out like that, but if you're actually, I was a little bit skeptical of maybe this price action here on Friday if you tune in into stream, because we're fighting against the 200 EMA. USDT dominance started to look a little bit bullish, but then within the weekend we recovered ground, pumped yesterday into the 3-month close and the monthly close, and today having some follow through. So maybe this is the bottom, maybe with a confirmation low here on Saturday. And I just think if this is the bottom, it's gonna start looking really good for a breakout. People have a lot of PTSD of this range. Probably they're going to think that we're going to chop forever. But I think if this is the actual low, I think we're going to live this range of price action for good and just continue the trend upwards. So that's going to be it for me today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Remember that I am going to be live in about an hour at around 7 p.m. Eastern time, checking out the price of Bitcoin and many other coins. So I appreciate you guys engaging with the videos, leaving me comments, liking the video. It costs nothing to just give me a like. No credit card attached or whatever. Just I'm gonna have to continue to asking you guys to like the video so I can get more engagement from the YouTube algorithm and I can grow my channel. So thanks for tuning in. This is Beatbox, and I'll see you guys on the next time.